Good morning, or whatever time you're watching this. For me, it's morning. This is Brian from Moment to Ponder, and we have to fix the pump on a Maytag Neptune washing machine, and my dog has to bark and therefore interrupt what's going on here. It's totally fine. So I haven't done this yet. This is all fresh to me. We're going to do it live and hope for the best. And I haven't seen anything on this particular model of washing machine, so we'll kind of go from there. So hopefully this is helpful. And the light, whew, lots of light. Alright, let's see here. It's a laundry room, so it's going to be somewhat messy. This is a Maytag Performa series. Why is this on macro? That's weird. There we go. Alright. Maytag Performa. This thing is old enough to drive. It's like 16 years old. And we're just not ready to buy a new one yet. We may be moving or something, so we don't want to put a whole bunch of money into something we're not going to maybe use in 2 or 3 years, whatever. So we're going to see if we can get it fixed. If not, it was like a $25 part. That is the pump. The pump is bad. Ooh, I'll show you. That'll be cool. Here's the parts, the stuff that we're allegedly going to need. Headlamp. There you go. That'll help us see what we're doing. Welch's fruit snacks, because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. Little flashlight. One of these 6-in-1 screwdrivers. You're really probably going to use the flat and the nut driver on this mostly. Socket set, I think we're using 3/8. You're probably going to need the extension. Or the extension for the hand driver. Probably a couple of towels. And I think that's it. So what we're going to get started doing, we're going to unplug it, which I've already done. The dog fence. Whoop. And then we're going to take this bad boy here and we're going to tilt it backwards, and because we need to get under it. So next time you see me, I will have eaten some fruit snacks, and I'll have this thing tilted up, and we'll see where the belt is, because we got to pull the belt off. Oh, actually, no. Actually, next time you'll see me, rewind. Next time, I'll make this thing noisy so you can hear what it sounds like. It's pretty awful, and that'll give you an idea what you're looking for. Okay? Back in a bit. Actually, just right now. Hey, I'm back. Not really, but I will be. Okay, I've added, I don't know, a little bit of water. You can see that? A little bit of water in here so we can hear what's going to happen. And, oh, just so you know, on the Performas, I know this is all out of order, the model number is up here. Usually hidden under about a foot of lint, so you got to clean it off. So if you need to order parts or whatever, that's where you're going to go. Here we go. It's on spin. I'm going to pull this thing on. Ooh, you hear that? That is not a pretty sound. It's grinding and stuff. Be careful if you do this. It'll actually get worse here. Now when that pump heats up, after it's been going for a little while, usually during the spin cycles is where you're going to hear this the worst, but you can hear it other times too, even when it's agitating, because the pump is moving when it's agitating. It gets really nasty and it can overheat your motor and all sorts of stuff, so not cool. That's the pump in this case. But I'll even prove it further once we get this thing tilted over. Just back in a second, or now. Welcome to the underside of a or of a washing machine. You can see here that it's all tilted, leaned against a wall. I'm propping it up with my foot. Whoop. It's unplugged, so be careful. This is the belt, and here's your motor. Here's your drum, and then that back there is the pump. Now, that grinding sound, that's coming from the pump. That makes me, as an amateur, believe that it's the pump. So what we got to do here, we got to take this belt off. See if I can figure this out without permanently maiming myself. Should be good. I should just be able to reach under here and just rotate that belt off. Bam, there we go. Now we're done with the underside. A lot of washers, your pump's up front, you'll take the front off. This one we don't have to do that. This one, there's a back panel for that pump. And we'll get to that here momentarily after these messages. It's the back of the washing machine. I'm parked on the floor. This is the panel we're going to take off. And FYI, under a washing machine doesn't normally get cleaned. Pretty sure I found Jimmy Hoffa's body under there. The forensic team's on the way. I've got him in a bag over here. I don't think they'll mind that we moved him. Alright, let me get this thing on the tripod, get my fancy headlamp on, and get this thing open and see if we can make some home improvement appliance repair magic. Hey, I'm back. Told you I was going to wear the headlamp. We're going to start with the screwdriver on the fat end. I don't know what the sizes are, but I'm going to do the nut driver. Get these things off. I've actually pre-loosened them because I wanted to make sure it was the right pump. Now you only have to take the top three and the two side ones off. And then, let's get you over here, maybe a little, it's going to be an awkward angle. And then these ones on the bottom, just loosen them. There's slots, so they'll just slide right off, so you're good. Now, like I said, I've unplugged this. I have not turned off the water or detached the drain. Come on now. Nobody got time for this. Come on, loosen up. Come on, boss. There we go. So I'm going to imagine that there's some water in here. So we'll put us a nice little throwaway towel. You get these for these towels, right? You know, at Walmart for like $1 or so. So get a good handful, maybe $2. I don't remember. I'm scared, Mama. There we go. Woo, woo, woo. Let's go. Oh, Daddy. So there was water in there, just as I expected. Wasn't nearly as prepared as I thought I was. All right.
You okay?
I'm good. We got an issue here. This one, I don't know if you can see that. It's all dark and whatnot. I'll get the light on it. This is kind of hard to get with just my hands. Let's see if I can do it. That's my helper in the background laughing at me.
Sorry.
Well, kids, we might need us another tool. Or not. Superman. There we go. Alright, so there's still some water in this pump, clearly. There's lint everywhere. It's crazy. Alright. This is the pump right here. You know, if I was crazy, I'd just get a straw and suck the rest of the water out of it. Like a Slurpee.
Ew.
Ah! Okay. Now, there are 3 bolts on this thing, holding this thing in. Let's get the water. Come on now. All right. And I think, due to my many seconds of internet research, that is a 3/8 inch nut. Ooh, it is. Look at that. How'd he do? 3/8. Lefty loosey. There we go. That came right off, man. Three. All right. Pour this bad boy out. This would be much more difficult had we not taken the belt off, as I showed you earlier. That's why we do things like this. Oh yeah, listen to that. That ain't good. That's not good, kids. I reckon that's fixing to break. It's done busted. Alright, let's clean this up a little bit. I think I have a Swiffer pad. Look at this. One of the Swiffer pads. I'm in here, I might as well clean it up a little bit. I mean, nobody cleans inside that washer, right? But what the heck? Alright, you know. Doesn't hurt to get a little of this excess nastiness out. Okay. Still dripping. Where's my new pump? Oh, there we go. Brand spanking new. Oh, tell me your holes line up. Look at that. Ooh, it's got a notch. Where's the notch? Oh, huh. That's cool. So the screws, the screw heads on the bottom here, there's holes. I don't know if you can see them. They actually fit right in there, so you know you got this thing lined up. Bam! Look at that. Who's your daddy? That's fancy. It's almost like they thought of these things. Gotta aim my light better. I'm just pointing at the back of it. Alright. These are short screws, so it shouldn't take too much to tighten them. I'm just putting them in loosely. Hold on loosely. Don't let it go. I should never sing. Okay. We had a problem here. This was thicker than I couldn't get it on the head of the nut there. So there we go. Man, that was tough. I'm gonna give it a cranking down now. Don't want this getting loose. Come on. Complete. Alright, let's get this on there. It's a discharge hose for the tank. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get me a pair of pliers here. So I maybe not. Let's see if my superhuman body odor can get this back in place. Look at that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the back on first and then put the discharge hose after that, because that's how it comes from the factory. So let me back you up. The slots in the bottom here, you can see this where it's rusty in here and way back here, they just slide over the screws that we left in. Yeah. Get rearranged where it should be here. There we go. Well, let's hopefully think that this is successful. Let's put this bad boy on here. Oh, get in there. Go on now. Thinking back on it, I would have done. You got a lot more room with this damn thing off.
Kelly, shush.
All right. Hopefully that was not awful. Now hopefully the washing machine works so I can wash the nastiness off those towels. Let's see. Look at all this dust. It's awful. Holy smokes.
You should put Kelly in the credits.
Alright, let's see what it looks like when it's all put back together and see how it sounds. I was getting ready to show you folks how this worked, and I forgot to put the damn belt back on. So the tub's full of water, or half full of water. My daughter's holding this, and hopefully I don't die. So let's get this belt back on. It's actually pretty easy. Put it around the bottom here. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's a little dark, I'm sure. Get it around the two little pulleys first. Then just hold it. Prop it with my foot here. You see a giant foot show up in the screen? You'll know why. Just hold it here with your finger and then slowly rotate. Bam, it's on. Done. Alright. That was easy. Now let's see if this damn thing will drain. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright, don't ever do this at home, but I'm doing it to show you. Alright, we got water in there. It's spinning. No nasty sound. Nice breeze though. I think we did a good job, people. So that was it. I'll let you know how many minutes this thing was. I cut it all up, so I don't know. But what was that, about 20 minutes? Something like that? We'll figure that out, and I'll put it in some text how long this damn thing takes. It takes a lot longer for me to do it because I'm telling you guys how to do it. When you do it, it'll take about half the time. Or 2/3, whatever. Alright, that's it. It's fixed. Hopefully you guys can do it too. Save yourself, well, what, a $600 washer for 25 bucks? And, okay, an hour of your time if you're going slow and you need to eat more than one bag of fruit snacks. Alright, have a good day, people.